Has your disposal gone bad and you're afraid to touch it and you're willing to call someone out? I'm going to show you how to disassemble and reassemble a new disposal in just a matter of minutes. The tools we're going to need to disassemble the disposal is a nut driver, but you can also use a flat-bladed screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, a pair of channel locks or a pair of pliers, and of course we're going to need some plumber's putty, and also a replacement disposal. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to undo the dishwasher line, and then we're just going to tuck it up here. The next step, we're going to take off the bolts that secure the drain line to the disposal. You can use a flat-bladed screwdriver or a nut driver. I'll use a flat-bladed screwdriver in this one. After that point, we're going to loosen the drain line that goes to the disposal. Loosen the two nuts right here, and we're going to pull back and also rotate the disposal at the same time, and just rotate that out of the way. I'm going to remove this so we can see and have a good view of the disposal. What we're going to do next, we're going to take the tool that comes with the new disposal. That will slip in these loops. We're going to push some pressure on the bottom of the disposal with your other hand, and as we do that, we're going to turn this clockwise, and that will bring down the disposal. Now you have to be aware that these are 13 pounds, so they are kind of awkward. If you want to, you can put a towel below this just in case it drops. The next step is optional. This is the bracket that holds the disposal. If the disposal has been in for a long time, you may want to change this because the putty that is in the sink that seals it may be getting old and cracked. So it's a good idea to change it if the disposal's been in place for a while. So what you're going to do is take your flat screwdriver. You're going to go into one of the three bolts that are exposed here. We're going to loosen those up. We're going to take our flat screwdriver, we're going to get a little pressure, and just going to pop that ring down. And we're going to remove the old drain. Okay, once we're up top, you're going to see that the old putty is still here. So we're just going to take a flat screwdriver, and we're going to go lightly because we don't want to scratch the sink up, and just knock off some of that big putty. This is the new bracket that comes with the new disposal. You have the drain plug right there. And then you're going to have the same setup that you took out. So the first thing you're going to do is, like you did before, unscrew. And after you get those done, that's going to expose that ring. Take your screwdriver. You're going to apply that ring up. This is the putty I use. So we got a nice ball here. We're going to roll that out. Once that's done, we'll take our ring and just roll the ring. And the cording, once it gets to here, just pinch it off just like that. Put that excess aside. Press this just gently so it covers the ring or the flange. Once that's done, it's ready to install. So our next step, we're going to go ahead and put this in. I'm just going to press it lightly just to get it in place so it doesn't wiggle around. And then next, I'm going to stack this in my hand the way it's going to assemble. So I'm going to have the ring on the bottom. I'm going to have this piece, this bracket right here, and then I'm going to have the cardboard. And I'll bring everything in place. And then with my thumb and my fingers, I'm going to start working that snap ring into place. Okay, and then that's it. I know that looks simple the way I do it. It can be challenging the first time you do it, but if you keep at it, you'll get it snapped in. Okay, so once that's done, I'm going to start tightening our screws. And that's it, it's done. This is what the top side will look like. So you'll have some putty squeezed out, and you'll just take your finger and roll that out. This is a new disposal. It's made by InSinkErator. It's called an E202, but it's the same as a Badger 5 or a half-horse Badger. Exactly the same disposal, just has a different paint job. So what we're going to do, we're going to lay it on its side. This is the port where the dishwasher goes into, and there's actually a plug in here. And that plug has to come out. So what we're going to do, take our flat-bladed screwdriver, our pair of pliers, and there's a little ridge you can feel on the inside of that plug. So what we'll do, we'll just tap, tap, and then it just came loose. and there's the plug. If you don't take that plug out, your dishwasher won't drain, and it'll end up with a whole bunch of water in the bottom of the dishwasher. So that has to come out to make that drain happen. Now also, if you're beating on this plug and this thing breaks into little pieces, and probably 50% of the time it will, what you'll do is you'll just go in here and fish out the little pieces and just get them out of the disposal. Otherwise, when you turn it on, it's going to rattle a lot, and it may even lock up. So you want to make sure when you're done, you've got all the parts to that piece. I'm ready to put the new one in. Sometimes these get off level and they kind of bind, so you just want to make sure it spins. There's 3 notches on the disposal, one right here, and these are the locking tabs. Those will need to be started right there on the flange. So I'll show you. You're going to bring it up. You're going to have to balance with one hand. Get up. You're going to loosely turn this flange counterclockwise. Okay, once that's done, you kind of move the disposal, make sure you caught all of them. If you miss one, the disposal will be really wobbly, so you'll have to undo it. Now that we got our disposal in place, we're going to go ahead and let it swing a little bit loose. We're going to take our drain line and we're going to install the rubber that came with the unit and put that on there, and we're going to do it just like this. So the rubber is going to be on the back side of the flange. I'm going to install this right here. With the other hand, we're going to hold this flange up here so the disposal won't spin off on us. And we're going to bring that here. Then we're going to bring everything into position just like that. And that'll give you a good view of it. I'm going to press that in a little bit. Bring our ring up. And we're going to put our first screw in. And then we're going to do our second screw. That'll be on the back. You won't be able to see that. Once those are started, we'll take our flat-bladed screwdriver. Okay, and that's done. So this part is secure. Now we're just going to tighten up our drain line over here, because if we don't, when we turn it on, it'll leak. Alright, and then tighten this one up. Tighten this one up. But I loosen these so I could do that swivel. But it will swivel without doing that. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to bring down our dishwasher line. We're going to connect that to the dishwasher drain port. Take our screwdriver, tighten that up. We're going to take the tool that they sent, we're going to turn that ring tight till it stops. Once it stops, it's almost in place. And the next step, we're going to take our pliers, we're going to grab on here and here, and it locks in. Now that disposal will not fall out. It's locked in place tight. Once that's done, we're going to plug it back in and test it. I always like to run the basin about a quarter way full of water, and then just go ahead, pull the plug, hit the disposal switch, and then I'm going to check down below. If I see any leaks anywhere, I'll go ahead and address those at that point. No leaks. There's no leaks. So right now, we just installed a disposal.